Hey, it's Dr. Noah from Back to Chiropractic. I'm going to do a quick crash course on 3 different charts that I present in the clinic all the time to help people understand chiropractic and also to help people get a better grasp on how chiropractic works. I'm going to go very quick over this, so you might need to watch this video a few times. First chart I have here is the optimal health chart. And at the top line you have optimal health, and on the bottom line you have pain. Now, people want to think that all of a sudden they're just down here in the pain zone. And that's not necessarily true. There could be things like car wrecks, slip and falls, things of that nature that are compressing and causing damage to the spine, but not yet causing pain. So throughout life, it could look like a little bit of a car accident there, a slip and a fall there, slept wrong on the neck, didn't take care of it, and then you end up in this pain zone. A lot of people think that they just want to get out of this pain, but they really just end up just above the pain zone. Issue with that is something very minor happens and they even dip further into the pain zone. So we want to make good chiropractic adjustments and have good recommendations for people to maintain and get closer to optimal health and not let pain be the dictator. Just like how you don't go to the dentist only when you have a toothache. Okay, that doesn't make sense. The next chart I'm going to show you here is why chiropractic is so important for the nervous system. Okay, here in this top section right here, I have some normal anatomy. Your vertebra with the nerve coming out of this foramina, the hole in between the 2 vertebrae. Right here you can see the nerve has plenty of space. There's a good healthy space here for the disc, which is the cushion in between. And then down here you can see that there's been compression over time, and so there's less room for that disc, and now there's less space here for that nerve to come out. There's a study that came out that says that just the weight of a dime or a nickel will start to decrease the communication or the ability of a nerve to communicate by between 30 and 80%. And then furthermore, which is what we see even more often, is that there can be shifts in these vertebrae which then misaligns the 2 halves of the whole, the foramina, and now there's even a lesser space. So there's compression and rotation, or compression and sideways bending. Okay, so that's the basis of what we're checking when you come in. Okay, now the next one I have here is the N diagram, and this explains here why optimal health can be aided and fixed with chiropractic. So at the bottom here we have optimal health, and what you need to achieve optimal health is the appropriate chemistry in your body, right? And that's what medical doctors on a regular basis try to do, is use medications to get people closer to optimal health. And in order to have the correct chemistry in your body, your cells, your tissues, and your glands all have to work together in order to create that environment in your body. Now, what controls the cells, the tissues, and the glands is the nervous system. And the nervous system is what is actually coming from the brain and communicating with everything in the body. And so up here we have the brain. Now, what happens if there is pressure, remember, going back to this chart, on the nerve, is that there's a decrease in the communication of that nerve from going from the brain to the body. Whatever it is, it could be a cell, a tissue, a gland, it could be a muscle, it could be things like your heart and your lungs. So when there's compression, then there's a decrease in the optimal health, or how we are feeling. Now, the only thing that can help with this in that pressure is the chiropractic adjustment. And with good chiropractic care, we can utilize chiropractic to achieve better optimal health by restoring proper alignment, taking pressure off the nervous system, and then getting closer to that optimal health, which is of course our goal and is a good thing. So again, I'm Dr. Noah Halloran. I'm a chiropractor here in Chanhassen, and I'm the owner of Back to Chiropractic.